good people. Let's oh yeah, this is some Pride Games trying to record. Not the guy with the most skills when it comes to recording games, but still we're working on it. Trying, at least, having fun while doing it. Last time I was driving a Renault. Sorry for the sounds, just moving stuff around, you know. Do not come prepared. Last time I did drive a Renault with a double trailer, and that was fun, except for the appearance of the Renault, and yeah, the appearance of the Renault and the turning light indicator sound. That wasn't the best, and also it was a somewhat wrecked file, so I didn't get the entire footage, so I had to stop and retake, so it was a shorter clip. Anyhow, today we are 18,000 euros, so we're still, I think we do not have enough to buy, I think it's 120,000 euros we need to buy the smallest DAF, and I want to start out with a DAF. Why? Well, I do not know. Because I like it, I think. But last time, at one point I ended up in Rostock, but that video didn't make it, kind of. I was driving a Scania like this one, and when I was done filming it, it just didn't work out correctly. Let's see. But we're sticking to the plan. We are still going south. That's not south. That's not south. Still not south. Well, that's somewhat south of where we are. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's try this one then. Rostock to Hamburg in a DAF. Let's take that job, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. I think I have turned down the force feedback. Not sure. Let's see. If it starts to make a too big sound, we have to turn it down. Let's see. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this out. This was the parking brake? Yeah, it's off. Lights. Alright. And also just have a look at this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That's good. And one more thing, just see what it is. It's cement. 20 tons. Alright, then let's just get going, I guess. So today I'm going to drive a truck again. I'm taking my license for driving trucks, and I'm going to be driving in a Volvo 540 brake horsepower truck. It's like a tandem. It's just the front truck. It's not like this semi, because first I have to take the license for the truck, and then for like the rest, the tandem part, kind of. I'm not sure what the name is in English. Yeah, and we're still going south, trying to get there, trying to get as far south as possible. Let's see, is the engine brake? This car doesn't have a retarder. Alright. Not every car do, so every truck, I mean. It depends on the gearbox, of course. If it has, if you have the right gearbox, it works, of course, but if you don't, it doesn't. Renault truck dealer discovered. Well, we are not going to be needing that, I think. Last time I was a bit harsh on the Renault, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just not, what can I say, it's just not the truck. Is it this one? Yeah, it's just not the truck for me. I really do not like the looks of the Renault. Here's 80. Let's power up a bit. I've seen the new ones, you know, the 2017 or late 16. Those are not so bad, but the old ones, they are not very nice to look at. Let's see what's happening here. We have to do a right turn here, and without any form of retarder, we have to use the brakes, which are not optimal. In real life, you shouldn't use the brakes more than absolute necessary. It's bad for the fuel economy. So, and like it's bad for the brakes. You're using up unnecessary usage of brakes. And with good planning, you do not need to use them very much. When I drive the truck on the school, I only use them to, if I have to come to a complete stop, that's the only time I use the brakes. Otherwise, I just use the retarder on the gearbox. And it also gives a smoother ride because you have to plan ahead, you know. So when you're out driving, you have to think, okay, over there I have to start reducing my speed, and you know it gives you a very much smoother ride. Let's see if this guy is just passing, or hopefully not just stopping right there. No. Let's go over them. Thank you. And I think people should think about that when driving smaller cars as well, you know, adapting their speed. You know, when I'm out driving, many times I can see people go high speed on a short road, you know, like maybe just 300 meters from one red light or a roundabout or something, and they just speed up as fast as they can to the next one and break down again. Instead, just if it's let's say a 50 miles per hour zone, you don't have to push the car up to 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers as fast as you can if you know you have to break down in reduce your speed in about 200-300 meters, you know. Although I don't think it's normal to have 50 miles per hour speed limit on a road that's no longer than 300 meters or 80 kilometers speed limit. So we're still pushing south. We haven't gotten that far, but although we haven't had that many videos either, so. What's going on up there? I can see they are having some problems, trying to get over, trying not to be part of that. Why are they stopping? Is there a reduction in the speed limit here, or is it just that that truck was so heavy? Oh, that's nice. What's that? A globe of some sort up in the left there? Blue. Not sure what that is. Maybe someone have an idea what that is. It's from Rostock to Hamburg. When you drive that road, you can see something like that. And also, I must say, I'm actually enjoying swapping cars, although I said I'm going to buy a DAF eventually. I'm not sure how soon, because it's quite nice to just jump from, oh, he's passing me, why? Oh, 78 kilometers, and it's 80. He's passing me in a Renault. Well, it's not a race. It's two large trucks driving down the street, down the road. We let them pass. We have the time. It's important not to be stressed out when you're driving these trucks. Take your time, drive safely, use less fuel, and not be a hazard to everyone in the traffic on the road. And also, I must say, these new DAFs also look pretty good, I think. although I like the old ones better. A bit how I think about the Scania. The new Scania is also, I think it's okay looking, but I think the old one is somewhat better looking. Well, it's not like I don't like the new one, but I think the last one, the old version, is better. And when it comes to the Volvo, I think the new one is better. You know, it's some looks just sticks. The old Volvo wasn't that good. The new one is better, my personal opinion. Okay, we need to go up here. Let's see, is there someone there? It's a car. Hopefully it will just don't. Yeah, thank you. And it's going upwards. Hopefully that Renault is braking. Yep. Of course. Normally I just keep momentum when I'm playing this game or driving in real life. I'm not going to break down. Push the brakes, not break down, because that is not the right word, I think, in English. Push the brakes. You know, just keep the momentum up. I also like these features of stuff going on around the road. You know, like lumber, like that lumber. What's that? Tractor or something. And also the road construction things I like. When you're driving along the road and suddenly you have to stop because there's some issues with the road. That's also a good feature, because that's more like how it actually is. I hope not the force feedback makes too much sound now. If it does, I'm going to I promise to turn it down on next video when I check this one. Important to see if we are driving off the road there. Yeah. And also I enjoy these short trips, you know. This isn't very far. Hamburg, you see, we're soon there. And but if you do not enjoy, if you want me to do longer stints, of course we can do that. I enjoy this game so much that for me it doesn't matter. I also play on a different profile. I make like one recording, and when I do not feel like recording, I just change profiles and start playing on my other profile while this is rendering or uploading or stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, 50 kilometers, let's brake. Too bad this thing doesn't have a retarder on it, but that's about 50, isn't it? 53, yeah. And also I like that, also I like that you can do like 53 kilometers and you do not get a ticket, a fine, traffic fine for it. Because sometimes it feels like when I'm playing like American Truck Simulator, like 1 mile per hour above the speed limit, you will get a ticket somewhere, at some places. But here I can pass the police or a road speeding camera thingy and still do not get a ticket. I think that's great, because that's more like it really is. Let's see here. Zandrum. Yeah. I think I'm going to turn down the force feedback sound a bit more, because I do guess it makes a that much of a sound that you can hear it, and that's pretty annoying. And also the caravans is cool that they do have here, or what is called. Maybe not caravan. It would be great if you can just move there. Thank you. And also a different feature that they should put in this game is like damage, visual damage and corrosion. And yeah, that you need to buy maybe your own trailers and use them over and over again instead of picking new ones every time. Like you buy a truck and your own trailer and you have to use those. Let's turn that off for a minute. Instead of like picking up new ones all the time. Here in Norway, it's a lot of people who do that. They drive around just picking up a trailer, deliver it here, pick up a new one. But I think it's more common to have, let's say, a rig that this is your trailer, your truck and your trailer, and that's what you're driving around with. You do not swap them out. You just put on cargo on your same trailer every day, or yeah, stuff like that. Like when you drive with petrol in your tank in a truck with petrol in the, just refuel that and deliver somewhere. So that would be a great feature if they can put in that you have to use your own trailer all the time. Let's see, they want us to park there. I can do that. Well, not get ahead of yourself now, Mr. Sunpry Games, because what the history have taught us, you can't park there because you are going to fail. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this is not going to be easy because we have to do like this and this. And I think I have to do this in two tries because I can't see that well where I'm going. If the something gets a bit weird when I'm talking, it's because I'm leaning towards the screen a bit to see my mirrors. Let's try this. Oh! Did we get that one for free? Kind of? I think so. Please. Okay, so it's too much. Yeah, sometimes I find it hard to look in the mirrors because it's so small. The this wasn't the best, was it? I think we can agree that this wasn't the best. But we're getting there. We're getting better and better at this. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. There we go. I think we did well, don't you think? Parking brakes on. I think it's this button. Yes, it is. Trying to remember all the buttons. Not so easy because it's not. I do not have the same settings on my different profile. Okay, level 3. Doing great so far. Continue. Long distance I do not want. Fragile, high value. I do enjoy high value. What's that sound? Apply. I think that's the best. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I have some buttons that do a lot of different stuff. So yeah, that was a short journey. I think we can next time we can buy a truck. So yeah, I think we're going to stop the recordings here, and until next time, drive safe and adios.